Hey guys, welcome to SC Custom Designs, where we are designing a menorah. And I'm going to come unplugged here for a sec. Gonna apologize for you guys watching on big TVs. I know that's becoming more and more popular. So at any rate, we have one more show here in 2018, and that's going to be the October 7th. It's called the Carrot Festival, and it's going to be at this lovely synagogue here. We just finished SC Custom Designs show at the Maybe Farm. Please look that up on my website, scustomdesigns.com. And this was last year's very first show for our Woodstock, for SC Custom Designs. So let's walk back over to the wood bench. On the way over, we're going to talk about some things. If you ever look around somebody's wood shop, you're going to have an idea what it is that they're all about and what they do, so, and what they may be about. So these here are some blanks I cut out for already for a desk. It's a tray for your keyboard. Okay, so this is going to slide under your desk. I have one at work that I made. It was the beta. It's beautiful. So I've got two blanks cut out for that. We'll be putting supports under them, assuming that folks don't have the hardware. Something brand new that I just started doing is cutting out the word shalom, which means peace. And let's peel the pieces away like this. You will begin to see the idea that a regular piece of wood becomes an amazing thing. Well, I could have just lifted out like that now. Check that out, my friends. So we're going to be making all kinds of signs now. I really basically just stumbled across that. So you can see I've got some more to make there. We're going to go ahead and make this. This is basically a bandsaw box. It's called the Earthquake bandsaw box. Not my design, although I basically free drew this looking at a picture. So that's not my design. I wish I were creative. This actually is something of my creation here. This here is a basically just holds my phone. I have it in place ready to set down. I've got different angles in there depending upon where I am in the shop. So we're going to design a menorah. Never did that before. So why not go ahead and make some things for our Jewish friends at the Carrot Festival, and I'll be taking orders actually from this. I was inspired when I made this silly little thing just to hold my phone. I was having a little bit too much fun with it. That basically came out of a 2x6. So I traced that out here, and I'm going to be basically, this will be the main part. But here at the top, we're going to glue together these two pieces here. All right, like this. I basically just cut this, ripped it on the bandsaw. I'm not going to bother planing it. Sorry, not planing it, but putting it on the. Where are you? You're down here. I haven't used this guy in quite a long time, actually, since my accident on this unit here. I just took a little bit of a break from it. So that's a jointer. Okay, so this is going to be good enough for my thing. So we'll glue these guys together like this. Like this. And then you got to be careful of your grain. Make sure that your grain is running this way when you are going to. I'm going to basically trace this menorah out. So that's what I'll do there. Okay, so it would be tragic if I did this with the grain going this way. Then these guys would just snap right off over time. All right, so that's going to be for the candles holders, and then the base is going to be these two pieces here glued up. Okay, and basically I'll just lie it this way, and I'll cut something out like this. We'll see what I end up doing there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue that up. That's not terribly exciting. We'll see how long I go here. Hopefully I'll do this quickly. Sorry guys, once again on the big TVs. Whoops. Let's do that. Be careful about that. All right. So I already have my clamps all set so that they're at the right length. So I've opened them up so they're all set there. I don't get too crazy over gluing up. I guess, you know, the advice is don't put too much glue near the end. It's just that much more you're going to have to clean up. And I get real fancy with how I spread the glue out. Yeah. I've purchased glue spreaders, and I find that I come right back to this tried and true primitive method of spreading out the glue. So at any rate, and glue, this is going to have to just set up for about 3 hours. The current humidity level in my shop is 59% humidity. I recommend you get one of these guys for your shop, so that way at all times you know what the humidity levels are. You may have to bring the humidity levels up. I just realized that I did the wrong thing, so I'm going to have to go with it for now. This was supposed to be joined as I showed you, and this is what happens when I get yakking. So no problems. I'm just going to take these guys here, and I'll use these. I'll use that for the menorah. Okay, but I find that mistakes that are made in the wood shop can be turned around for the better. Okay, yeah, sometimes it's I'm grateful that I make a mistake, because it's it ends up being very, very cool and awesome in my mind. Like, how did we ever get there from here? If you ever find that journey, please share in the comments how that's worked out for you guys. So, at any rate, let's go ahead and get this guy glued up. Alright, so like I said, you know, in about 3 hours you're good to go. You can unclamp these guys. Sometimes I let them sit overnight, and that's probably what I'm going to do looking at the time here on the East Coast. It's 8:30, so I'll just go ahead and set this here on the ground, and now I have to basically, I'm going to take you off of here. Whoops. About that. One day I will get a system. When that day will be, when I have a little bit more money floating around, so I'll get a system where I won't have to compromise so much. So, but the nice thing about this stand here is you can see I have all these different angles that I can choose from. Okay, so we're going to jump over there to the bandsaw. See, we're 8 minutes in now, and we're going to primitively join these guys up so that I can cut the menorah out on it. So this is already set up because I already made this cut before. Alright, let's bring you back over here so that we can, well, yeah, let's do that. Alright, very carefully, let's move you over here now. Back where I was. Once again, sorry guys on the big TVs. That's got to be really, really annoying. I am going to have to plug this guy in. This is basically a Google phone that I use. It has an amazing video qualities to it. So, at any rate, okay. So, good glue up tip for you is make sure that your clamps are all set to go. I find that clamping up can be the trickiest things to do at times. You definitely have to have a plan when you're clamping up. No guesswork, and you'll figure out in the long run that ad-libbing when you're clamping is not a good idea, especially when it comes to bandsaw boxes. Then you want to figure out, geez, what's going to look really pretty with the menorah. That's going to be kind of hard to tell, really. Oh, now I have more than enough room here, so to speak. So at any rate, all right, I think I'll go with that. I really don't want too many knots there, do I? All right, so let's go ahead and glue this up. And you know, there's really never any waste in my shop. If you've been following me for any length of time, SC Custom Designs, we do one video a week. This video will be released who knows when. It's not been determined just yet. Alright, so again, you want to think about the orientation. In this case, we're going to have really thin arms for the menorah that are going to hold the candles. So be sure you get Shabbat type candles or festival type candles that are standard sizes. In other words, they're going to fit in here, for example. Just look at several menorahs or look that up so that you have an idea. We have a couple different styles of menorahs that we have. We have a style already I can show you that's already made. I've had it up in my home for a while. Okay, displayed in my living room, and I like it. It's like the poor man's menorah. It's really, really simple, but it's quite beautiful. And it's plain state that I have it. So there we go. Flip that over, and we'll put one on this side. I like to alternate the clamps so that I have even pressure and no funny business going on with the clamping. Alright, may seem like a real simple thing, just clamping wood up, right? But if you do it wrong, it's a little too late to correct it. And again, my primitive ways of cleaning up my glue. I'm going to be flipping this around. This is 8 foot long. I have quite the big bench here. I didn't compromise on the length of my bench when I made it. So now we're going to be going over to the bandsaw. Let's see how close I can get you with the current configuration. And we're going to be cutting out, I probably want to go a lot closer than this. So let's, once again, apologies for the shaking. Let's try to get myself positioned over here so that you could see this. This is a lot of fun, my friends, a lot of fun. So what angle is going to work for me here? Probably not such a drastic angle. Probably that one there. Let's go with that one. Come a little bit closer maybe, so that we're looking right down there. Hopefully that's good. All right, I'm going to turn on my LED light, which is dedicated to the bandsaw. Some tricks that I got for you is this here is good for cleaning your blade. I recommend having it off, stick it in like this, and go in the opposite direction, right? Because the dust and the chips and the wood is all in there, and you kind of want to lift that out a little bit, like so. That's just a little thing that I picked up on. Okay, to help clean up some of that pitch inside there. Okay, now I have a Carter. Whoop! I'm sorry, I moved the thing there. That's not a big deal. So I have a Carter stabilizer here that I use for the smaller blades. Okay, basically there's a slot in the middle of the wheel that allows you to have a lot of control over the cutting. A tremendous amount of you could basically turn on a dime with this. There's so many different products out there on the market. Another tip, remember when you're not using your bandsaw, release the pressure off the blade, okay? Release the pressure, and so on and so forth. So, also, I like to stand over my work, so I'm actually up on a bench now. All right, I'm up on a bench, and it helps me to. It's a bench I actually made for my washer and my dryer, because they have it up on pallets. So again, we're working on our very first menorah, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You watch the growth of these things, and how we come to what we actually have is amazing. I just love it. And you begin to question after you've, whoops, sorry about that.